Yo, what is going on, guys? PS4 Gaming here. Going into this one a little bit later than usual, as it is the Cleveland Browns going up against the Dallas Cowboys. Amazing teams playing this one. We are 7-1.
Here, the Cowboys. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
Cody Kessler is available to play again.
November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
First down and 10. I've been taking a very little bit.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Incomplete pass there. Second and 10.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Again on second and right away, he lost the football. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
On
third and long, it's Kessler. Flushed out right. It's the rookie from Notre Dame, Jalen Smith. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on fourth with Kessler. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
Cody Kessler.
The ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Going back from his injury, didn't have a fumble. Prescott is not in. It is Mark Sanchez.
From the gun, here's Sanchez. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
You're kidding me, Mark Sanchez! We get the ball back.
Get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on second down and 3.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're gonna end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tap and foot drag, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's third and short.
This season so far. Maybe it's just because he's getting used to being back on the field after being injured at the shoulder.
Kessler going to try and throw on third. Hits his target.
Fine Justin Hunter
and
there.
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because
Kessler's pass is intercepted by Sean
across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now the first carry for an
giving it off to Zeke, who gets hit hard after that one. Take him a little bit to get up, but
go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the number one defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Throwing on third down, Sanchez.
He's going to find Witten, who makes the grab
but he will
in the
have
red
the
zone.
first down before he's tackled at the 12. And there
Mark
they went
Sanchez's
crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are.
Giving it off to Zeke, and Zeke will use 2 yards on that one.
In front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there.
Sitting alongside Charles
Two
Davis, I'm
amazing
Brandon
teams
Garden
in
as
this
it is
one.
Cowboy football
Not
to
so
begin
much
quarter
with
number
the
2,
quarterback
but they face a
situation
second
yet.
and long to start things out.
2nd and 12.
To throw on second down to Sanchez.
Sanchez is going to find Ezekiel Elliott.
It's a loss of 2, now
Loss
third
of
down.
2.
And
Third
that
down
screen
and
there on second
14.
down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they
Let's see
should
what
have even
happens
tried, or
here.
is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
Back at the
The
16.
latter. I like what you said there,
14.
because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken
Sanchez
down,
is
just
gonna
throw
get
it
hit,
at the
and
feet of
that'll
your
bring on
intended
Dan
receiver so that
Bailey.
no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Kick will be good to make
And
it
Bailey
3-0
knock it through.
now.
And the Cowboys are going to jump
Very
out to a
slow
3-0 lead. And we were
Both teams
scoreless
are
up until this
needing
point in
a
the second
touchdown.
quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter,
Corey
no points at
Coleman
all.
trying to lay
Now we
down
got our
a
first
hit.
score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And now Cleveland geared up to take the
Here we go,
field.
first down and
And
10.
following the interception,
Hoping
we'll see what they
that
can put
this
together
drive
on
will
this
be
drive.
better than the
I
last
hear my
two.
old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're
Seth's
hoping is
still
that
ball
last
fighting
mistake
for the
is their only
first.
one of the game.
I
Coaches,
believe
that's
he
all they
does
talk
have
about,
it.
turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit her.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Throwing is Kessler. And he
Sean
fires one that's
Lee
intercepted.
again.
Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee.
Wow.
And his guys are going to take over at the
Holy
34-yard line.
cow. This
A reminder
Dallas
that coming
Cowboys
up in 2
defense has
minutes,
been
we'll
really
check in with
strong
Larry
against the
Ridley in
Browns so
Orlando
far.
with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And the tip there altered
first
the
down
ball
and
flight,
10,
and it
Mike
falls
Sanchez's pass will
incomplete.
be
It'll be
incomplete.
second
They'll
down.
bring up second.
Really nice play by the guys
We
on
can
the
hold them
defensive
to
side of the
another
ball,
field
but
goal.
for the
That
guys
would
on
be
the
amazing.
offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's
Going over to
difficult because you
Bryant,
can't reach
and
a
Bryant's going to
touchdown,
find the end zone, throwing up the X.
Des Bryant
The
with
X
touchdown
factor
number
is 750
7 on the year.
receiving
And the
yards this
Cowboys
season.
will extend their lead.
I think if you pull defensive backs, they would say
Oh,
the corner
are
route,
you
take
kidding
that
me?
out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to
10-0.
adjust, because your first move is to
Wow.
not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move
Kickoff
you
will
first
be
before they
returned by
break
Dre
off to the corner.
Archer.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn
Archie's
upfield
going
and
to break
go,
one,
but
get
he did a
out to
great
the
job with it
28,
there.
nearly the
Good
30.
balance, really good body control, and how about
That's
the
a
end result?
35
A
yard
touchdown.
return.
And now back onto the field. Here comes the Cowboys defense. And the
run
interception
it
the
with
last
Bell here
time.
on first
Their
down and
third
10.
takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making
That's
big-time
actually
plays and taking it away
Not
from
going to
them.
run the ball with
Big
Bell a
hits,
lot
big
anymore.
plays. They're
This
looking
quarter.
very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of a play,
I had
they want to see
Justin
all
Herbert
11
too.
defensive guys in that picture. He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an
First-
extra
third
defensive
down and
back.
10.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete.
Cody Kessler is
Justin
3
Hunter, the
for
one he
10
was
on the
searching
day.
for. And it's 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but
We were
heartening
just
for
not
the other.
doing well moving
And
this
look at
football.
this. It's a fake. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And a
Williams
fake will
was
work.
brought
He's gonna
down
have
at
a
the
first
21
down.
after the
It's
fake
a big
punt.
play that time on the fake punt. And
Wow.
on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Always enjoy a good fake.
First
I
down and
really
10,
enjoy it when he
56
throws the
seconds.
football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do
And
And
for the
that
third
pass will
time
be
here in this half, it's
intercepted. Cody Kessler
A
with
great
the
read, it's
tackle,
picked
though.
off. And the return
That's
here
his
will go
3rd
to the
interception,
31-yard
but
line.
Cody Kessler doesn't make him injured. So now after that, this game is definitely getting out of hand here.
After the interception, here's Sanchez.
Sanchez is going to go down with a sack. We are going to call a timeout. 2nd and 21. If they score again, this game can end up getting out of hand here. 2nd and 21. Hand up to Zeke. Zeke to the outside. Ezekiel Elliott has some room. Gonna hit him hard. They'll call a timeout.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout.
Wow, what a run by Ezekiel Elliott.
It's just their first, so
Found
they'll
the
have 2
outside.
remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go now.
And after that,
now a first down throw, Sanchez.
Sanchez is gonna go down being sacked, so they are out of field goal range with 26 seconds left. 2nd down and 18. Danielle Hunter with a sack.
On 2nd down, here's Sanchez. He's got time in
Possibly
the
a
pocket.
holding call.
And on the left
Find
side,
Jason
he's got
Witten though, as Jason Witten will be forced out of bounds. We'll see what the call is.
Hold on. Offense.
It'll be holding on Doug Free,
So
and I will
holding by
accept
the
that to
offense,
make it
and maybe
2nd
now
down
gotta
and
shift up what you
28
wanna
with
do on the
20
playbook.
seconds.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Change what you're doing in the
A
playbook,
lot
but boy,
of
the advantage shifts to the guys on
movement.
defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Here's Sanchez. A dump off to Elliott.
Dump off to
Just
Zeke
a
as
1-yard
well. Here's our
pickup on the
final
play,
timeout.
and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
3rd down
Now
and
whistles come
27
in.
here.
We're going to get a
We
timeout
get
here
another
by
sack.
the
That could be
offense.
worse than us.
And with halftime on the
Remember
horizon,
how
they'll
we
be
were
out of
like 4th down and
timeouts from here
33?
forward. On 3rd down, Elliott.
Good
And he'll
hit.
take this one. Now a
Ezekiel
timeout called
Elliott.
defensively by the
12
Browns.
seconds.
So that means they're
4th
down
and
to 1 remaining here
26.
as we head toward halftime. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down.
I'm
As
hoping
on is
that
the
Dre
veteran
Archer can
Chris
make a
Jones
play
to
going
kick it
into
away.
half.
Back deep, Dre Archer.
Kick will
This
not
is
be
going to carry
returnable with
well
6
into the
seconds
end
left.
zone for a touchback. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
We're
They
just
go
going
back
to
to the
go for
air
it
here
all
after the
here.
INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Justin Hines
And that
will
is
not make the catch.
incomplete.
Cody
So we
Kessler's
reach
going to
halftime
go
with our
into the
score
locker
10
room
to
3
nothing.
for 12.
And never mind, Larry.
gonna
These two
skip the
teams apparently
halftime show.
anxious to
They
get back at it.
Get the ball.
So both teams
And
have their
this
marching
game
orders, and we'll get going again
It's
here in
almost
quarter
over
number
for
3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Dallas
through the end zone
Cowboys
for
have
a
been
touchback.
completely destroying us,
And now the
even
Browns
without
defensive
Dak
unit
Prescott.
trots back out. They're losing here as we
Just
begin the 3rd quarter,
amazing game
trying
for
to stop
them.
this from being a
Stops
bigger
it
deficit.
correctly.
I used to play for a coach who
just
always
haven't been
talked
able to
about
move the
getting the
ball
other
on
team's
offense.
attention. And in this case, they want to
He's
let
gonna
them know
find
that you're
Jason
going to do
Witten,
the
who will go
dictating
out of
from here
bounds
on out,
after
not
like
the
a
other way
2-yard
around.
gain for
Trying to
second and
impose their will as we start the 3rd. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
All right, say it with
Second
me
and
now. There's
8.
a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe go back and forth after that
They're gonna
play.
run
Get
the
his
play
toes
action.
tapped down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
All the veteran
Sanchez got
names.
hit
You
while
name
that
it.
one was
Has
being
every
thrown,
move in the
but
book
no one's
and
there, so
continued to
it'll be
get
3rd
better
down
throughout his
and 8.
career so he can make that type of a catch.
But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring,
He's gonna find
He's
Terrence
got a man.
Williams, and
Complete.
Terrence Williams is just gonna beat me.
Touchdown!
Landon Collins almost ends up getting him.
Terrence
That was just
Williams,
bad defense
his
by
second
me.
touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys will add on
They're
to their
gonna go up
lead.
17-0.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
no, there's nothing to
Big
correct at
game
all.
for
You got
Dallas
it down
here.
pat. And I just remember as a
17-0.
player, when I'd be in
Probably
practice
gonna make
sessions,
us
and I'd hear
get our
9
first ever
from the receivers.
shutout.
That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone
3
for the
yards and almost
touchdown.
getting out to
And
the
it's a pretty
30.
good return here as he'll get it up to the...
Oh,
Here's here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They're down in this game a chance.